Hello! Happy Pride Month. Today we're answering Google's most asked questions on asexuals. So you want to see that, stick around. Hi, I'm Farron. I use they them pronouns and welcome to my channel. My social media is linked in the description box down below and give me a follow. And let's just get into it. So I have 3 categories of questions. We have are asexuals, can asexuals, and do asexuals. And we're just gonna get into it. Are asexuals gods? Yes. Yes. That was a very good question. Yes, I am a god. Next question. Are asexuals virgins? Some are, and some are not. Both are valid. You don't have to be a virgin to be asexual. Not all virgins are asexuals, and not all asexuals are virgins. Are asexuals depressed? If an asexual person is depressed, it does not necessarily mean it stems from them being asexual. It could be numerous things that have nothing to do with their sexuality. Yeah. Are asexuals smart? Again, yes. Yes, we are. I don't think it necessarily stems from them us being asexual, but yes. Are asexuals neurodivergent? They can be. Not all neurodivergent people are asexual, though. I don't know if people kind of connect weird things together. Like, oh, you're neurodivergent, you must be asexual because I don't know why. I think they think like all autistic people are asexual. I'm a terrible example of that because I'm autistic and I'm asexual. But that does not mean that all autistics are asexual or all asexual people are autistic or fall under the neurodivergent spectrum. It's just that I've seen a lot of people talking about the autism and asexuality more of them together than like ADHD and asexual, you know? And then are asexuals more intelligent? More intelligent than who? I don't think being asexual has anything to do with intellect. I just think that, yeah, and I don't think sexuality equates to intellect. That we are a higher form because we don't experience sexual attraction. It's a good joke, though. It's a funny joke. Next, can asexuals date? Yes, they can, if they wish it. Can asexuals kiss? Again, yes, if they wish it, because kissing does not mean you experience sexual attraction, and neither does dating. You can want to have a romantic connection with someone and be asexual, and you can want to kiss someone without being sexually attracted to them. Because I'm pretty sure that kissing is more of a sensual attraction because you can want to kiss someone and just kiss them and not want to go into more spicy acts. Can asexuals fall in love? They have the ability to fall in love, generally speaking. Again, with like aromantic, it's like because you don't experience sexual attraction, they kind of wonder if you experience emotions. It's like asexual and aromantic people are not robots, and we do experience emotions and do have the capability, in theory, to experience love and fall in love. And there is more than one type of love. Can asexuals have wet dreams? I'm not well versed in that, but I'm gonna go with yes, because again, generally speaking, if you experience this or don't experience it, you can comment down below. Because wet dreams are in the dream realm, you know, I'm going with yes. Again, I'm not well versed in it, so I'm going with yes, but I'm not going to say every asexual experiences it. I'm saying it's possible for them to have it. Can asexuals have crushes? Yes, because crush is... I don't have the definition right in front of me, so I'm going off the cuff here. But crush is when you want to romantically date someone. And just because you're asexual does not mean you're aromantic, so you can experience crushes. Even though aromantic people can also experience crushes, it's just on a spectrum, and there's very specific cases with aromantics. But asexual people can have crushes. Unless they don't. Can asexuals like kissing? I'm sure some do like kissing. They can, because kissing does not necessarily mean it's sexual. It could be a sensual act as well. Anyway, can asexuals make out if they want to? Some will want to and some won't. Can asexuals get married if they would like to? Can asexuals feel sensual attraction? It's a very good question. Some experience sensual attraction, and that could be why they like kissing and making out, because of the sensual connection they have with another person, and others may not want to or may not experience sensual attraction. That's a good question. Do asexuals like Chicago pizza? This is a very good question as well. I personally do not, but I don't speak for all asexuals. Some will like Chicago pizza, and some will not. Like I don't. I feel like I could explain it, but I feel like the comments would turn into like a pizza debate. I mean, if you want to do a pizza debate, we can. Like, who likes Chicago pizza and who doesn't? I'm in the category of does not. I don't. That is the one with like the cheese under the sauce. I don't like that. And if it's like the deep dish, I also don't really like that either. Because I've seen a lot of different types of pizza, and I'm just like, not my thing. I don't really like that much bread with my pizza. Do asexuals get sexually frustrated? They can, because while they don't experience sexual attraction, or they feel little to no sexual attraction, they can have a libido, because libido and attraction are not the same things, and they can feel the buildup of sexual frustration. Do asexuals feel lust? I'm going with yes. I do think it because of the lacking sexual attraction, meaning it's not to a specific person. Typically, it can be because of the asexual spectrum. Gray, sexual, demisexual, and the other spectrum, asexual spectrum people. It's more of a in general than just person. It can also be with fictional characters as well, because you can be sexually attracted to fictional characters and still be asexual, because there's fictosexual. So yes. Do asexuals feel love? I kind of feel like I answered that question. Do they feel love? In theory, they have the ability to feel love, but there could be a disconnect between that. And there's also different types of love. I think people, when they're asking this, are asking more about romantic love or sexual love. Can you have sexual? I'm pretty sure you can have sexual love. I wouldn't know anything about that being. But you can be romantically, you can fall in romantic love and be asexual. Platonic love and be asexual. Familial love, be asexual. People get a little confused with sexuality and emotion. Like, because you are asexual, aromantic, you don't experience emotions. Asexual people, aromantic people are not robots. They too have feelings. And they can experience love. Not everyone will, but it's not because of them being aromantic, not necessarily asexual. I mean, not necessarily because they're asexual they won't feel love. It can be something totally unrelated, like trauma. Do asexuals wear black rings? I'm glad you asked. I love talking about my asexual ring because I think mine is one of the coolest ones. In my humble opinion. Some do wear black rings, some do not. It's just like a cool way to represent yourself. This one is mine. The ring light kind of makes it hard to see. Let's see if I can take it off. Okay. And it is the Lord of the Rings, the One Ring, but in black. I bought mine in 2019. I bought a bunch of them because I have a tendency to lose things. So I bought a bunch and then I didn't lose any of them. And so I ended up wearing this one the most because it's always on. I rarely take it off. And when I do take it off, I'm like looking, I feel around for it and it's not on my finger and I'm like, that's weird. So I try to always have it on. I went to the Ren Fair, I didn't have it on. I was like looking for it. I was like, I don't have it on. Because I turned it into a stem because it fits my finger, but it's also this area right here is smaller than this knuckle. So it moves and I have to readjust it, and I turned it into a stem. So that's fun. But yeah, I wear mine. This is my favorite one. I did buy like some Batman ones and like a plain black one. Plain black one's kind of my least favorite because it moves around the most. It's also like a thinner band. I think that one's like 4 millimeters and this one's 6. This is like the sweet spot for me. I don't want it any bigger. I have like the Batman ones are an 8 millimeter and I usually wear those on my thumb. But yeah, I wear an ace ring. I want to get an aromantic ring, which is not this. It's not that this video, but most people don't know that aromantic also has a ring. It's white and it's on like the opposite middle finger. You can wear, I do want to say you can wear it on any finger you want, honestly. Because sometimes you can't wear it on a certain finger. So I think it's like the act of wearing a black ring. And the placement was kind of chosen by asexuals a while ago. But if you wear an ace ring and you wear it on your thumb, cool. But not every asexual wears the black ring. Do asexuals have low testosterone? Hormone imbalance does not equate sexual attraction in most cases. Not gonna say every case because I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but in most cases, sexuality and hormone levels are not synonymous. People like to, I'm not going to say everyone, but there are people who like to say that you don't, because you say you're asexual, it's like a phase, or because you have a hormonal imbalance, like trying to diagnose someone with someone says that they are asexual. They're asexual, you know. And it does not have to do with a hormone imbalance or trauma. That's another one I like to say. Where you traumatize, and that's why you're asexual. Not every asexual is asexual because of trauma. There are cases where that is the case, but sexuality and trauma and hormone imbalance and libido, separate things, and there can be co-occurrences, but that's not always the case, and that's not for everyone, because not every asexual has experienced trauma due to their sexuality, and they're asexual. Not every asexual has a hormone imbalance, and they're asexual. Not every asexual has a high or low libido. Their libido does not equate to their sexuality. Libido, I think, is like the want to do the act, and the sexual attraction is seeing a person that you would like to do the act with, but not necessarily doing the act at that moment. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how that goes. If I'm saying something wrong, feel free to correct me in the comments, but I feel like that's what that is. And if you have any questions on being asexual, whether you are asexual or are not asexual, feel free to leave them in the comments down below, and I will either answer in the comments, or I will curate all of them and make another video on being asexual, answering your questions. And if you are asexual and I said something wrong, or you do not agree with me, or you have experienced something a little bit different, feel free to also comment that down below. I want to say, no invalidating other people's experiences in the comments, because we all experience things differently, and that's one of the things that makes us human. Our experiences can be so unique and personal and different from other people, but yeah, keep it sweet in the comments, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you would like, and hit the bell notification so you're notified when I upload. The schedule is chaotic, so hit the bell. And until next time, I hope you have a happy Pride Month, and I'll see you next time. Bye!